Things happen, and here's a fellow on the grave saying, "Some God of love you are, why did you do this?" He's angry at God because some loved one of his has died. Well, in order to answer that question, that's a difficult question. However, let me put it in perspective this way. When we look at the world around us, and a lot of you in this room have been probably in situations where you've been close to or witnessed someone else die. Okay? That's not a great thing, but in fact that's a reality. Well, when you see that happen, you recognize that every one of us is mortal. When I had my heart attack in 1998, December 31st, New Year's Eve day morning, wonderful time to have a heart attack when everybody's on vacation. But God did see fit to spare me. But the point simply was I was on the very door of death. The cardiologist would tell me later, I had 30 minutes to live. If they didn't get that artery open in 30 minutes, I would die. And it turns out that they were able to do it, obviously, because I'm here. Okay? But that's the Lord's providence to do that. But this fellow's angry. Why? Because he's seen something happen. He's saying, why does God let this happen? Well, the answer is God created a perfect world. In Genesis chapters 1 and 2. And when Adam sinned, he brought the whole creation under the curse of pain, suffering, and death. And that curse remains on us because God wants to bring redemption to mankind. But God cannot violate his character because he believes in justice. And since he believes in justice, since no man keep the commandments, we are all condemned. So we reside here. So the things that happen around us are a direct result of the fact that we're resolving in a world that's not only imperfect, but it's cursed by God. But God has provided the means to escape that curse through Christ. And when I close tonight, I'll close with a little more details on that. But God's provided the means. But during this time, we will suffer under that bondage that came out of that perfect world. But, here's the but, okay? God is going to make a restoration. And that restoration, he will give us back what was lost here. So when God brings us the new heaven, the new earth, he restores to us what was lost in Eden. And this will make a big impact in one of the other questions we'll deal with in a couple of minutes. Okay? That particular fact, the fact that God's going to restore to us what we lost here, but we reside here. And when we reside here, we can expect to see pain, suffering, and death all around us. I'm going to go to New York next week. I'm leaving on Friday morning to fly up to my mother's 90th birthday. Longevity in the females in my family lasts a long time. My grandmother lived to 105. Wow. Most of the males die in their 50s. I'm fortunate because of technology I'm still alive. I would be dead in any other century because of the heart problems I've had, but the technology has kept me alive. So, we're going to diverge to a question off the base here entirely, and then we're going to come back to this issue in a minute.